Hi and hello everyone, Anthony Fantano here, the internet's busiest music nerd. You know who it is. And it's that time to go into my phone and see the darkness. I'm just kidding. No, I have to go in here and look at my Apple Replay. You know, what's essentially the Spotify Wrapped of Apple Music users. Because I took the lesser of two evils approach to choosing my music streaming platform of choice. I have not previewed this at all yet, so I really don't know, like, what is going to be in my top 5, what are my most streamed albums, most streamed songs, artists, but it is very much public knowledge what I've reviewed the most positively this year. I guess what I'm curious about going into this is how much does that line up? Like, for example, did I in fact have a brat summer? Let's jump into the replay and see what the heck I spent all this time listening to for the past year. Okay, here we are with my replay in my face. Let's hit it and look. 66,000 minutes of music on my phone. Your longest listening streak was 149 days. What does that mean? Was there a day when I didn't listen to music? 2,152 artists. One stood out. Yeah, Charlie! We had a brat summer. Top artists every month. January was Swans. Listening to a lot of Swans in January. February, The Chisel, man, that record kicked a lot of ass. March, Justin Timberlake. I mean, I had to review the album. In April's when the Taylor Swift dropped, so I was listening to a bunch of Taylor Swift, so that kind of makes sense. May was Makami. I really did genuinely enjoy that Makami record, so that's kind of kick ass. I mean, I've never really been a big Makami boy before. I mean, I see the appeal. I think he's got some good tracks, but I think his rich-ass Haitian record is really his best so far. June Charlie. We had a Charlie June, and we had a Chapel July. That's when the Chapel really kind of like caught up with me. In August, it was Logic. I did genuinely enjoy the Logic album, though. I did probably listen to it a lot because I was reviewing it. Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. In September, I did listen to Wild God quite a bit. October with Ka makes a lot of sense because I was kind of revisiting with his stuff. November, Kendrick Lamar. Okay, this is making total sense. This is making total sense in terms of like some of the bigger projects I reviewed and some of those projects either taking more time to listen to because there were maybe a lot of details I needed to take in for a review, or I was just like really genuinely personally enjoying the album and listening to it in my off time after I reviewed the damn thing. So that's cool. Top monthly artists. That's cool to sort of see the progression throughout the year. You made it into the Chisel's top 500 listeners. I don't know if too many people are fighting it out to be in the top 500 of Chisel listeners, but like, I mean, I'm down. I'm down to be in the 500. Shout out to the Chisel. Their new record is like one of the most badass punk albums I think you could be listening to this year. 7,847 songs. One was my anthem. What the hell was my anthem? What was my anthem? Time Ain't Accidental. I love that song. I do genuinely love that Jess Williamson song. I'm not as crazy about a lot of everything else on the album, but like that's a track I could put on and just like feel close to crying. God, I'm a sad ass bitch. My Apple Replay is like really fucking exposing me right now. Like the song's not even new. And I put on this song to be sad. Thanks, Apple Replay. Over 1,000 albums were listened to, but this one stayed in rotation. What was it? I have a guess. Brad, baby! Yeah! What was my top genre? Ooh, alternative. Yeah, I was big alternative boy. You know me. I enjoy my alternatives. Yeah, alternative, crazy genre, man. Crazy genre. All right, really spelling it out here now. Here we have my top 5 artists. Charlie, Viagra Boys, MGMT, Kendrick Lamar, LCD Soundsystem. That makes sense. I mean, as far as like new releases this year, those records that I just kind of kept coming back to again and again and again, definitely the Brat, definitely the MGMT, definitely GNX. And then as far as like, you know, casual downtime listening, I love Viagra Boys and LCD Sound System. I'm sorry. That's just like what I'm vibing with right now. Okay, top song. Some of this may be surprising to you guys, but yes, as I said, Time Ain't Accidental. That was in rotation. And Perfume from The Dare. I was genuinely excited for the Dare album and loved the hell out of that track. I think it's a really fun single. Unfortunately, the rest of the record didn't really measure up. Funny Girl, as I've said in the past, is like the one single song from that Chloe Father John Misty record that I love and kind of find myself coming back to again and again and again. Bubblegum Dog is a great single. I feel like it's continually underrated. And I recovered from this, JPEG Mafia. Yeah, shout out to the JPEG Mafia record because it's amazing. I feel like that's just an incredible closer. Top albums, Brat, What a Fucking Nightmare, Loss of Life, GNX, and Chapel. Yeah, that more or less like, you know, puts together my year. Top genres, alternative, hip hop, pop, rock, and electronic. That is pretty much my replay for 2024. That is what I listen to for work and also just kind of casually. No real surprises here. I more or less expected Brat to be at the top and thought Kendrick Lamar was also going to sneak in there with some big plays considering how much GNX has been in rotation as of late, but there you go. There you have it, the replay in 2024. Thank you guys for watching. You're the best. Mwah. Over here next to my head is another video that you can check out. Hit that up with a link to subscribe to the channel. Anthony Fantano, Apple, replay forever.